Well, Bruce, as ever, plenty of entertainment here. A big ask, really, for the Tiddler 77, Mike Jordan in that A40, with the Thunderbird starting so close behind and having almost 7 times the cubic capacity to play with.
And everyone tucked in behind, of course, had all the oil coming out of Justin Law's Jaguar that started near the front end of the grid. That split the field a bit, but it was a supreme start, really very, very tidy indeed. And at that stage, it was Grant Williams trying to get ahead of Matt Madison in the A40, the number 138, and he did around the outside. That's brave as they go into Lavin.
Well, there's nothing if not a showman, the Jaguar driver. As you heard afterwards, he loves to put on a good show. That stage he didn't quite get round, and Mike Jordan looked as though he was in a position to take the lead of the race, but it wasn't long before Grant Williams was back in front of the second of the Austin A40s and closing in ominously behind the Ford Thunderbird. Well, Bill Shepherd would have known that he had to make sure he kept Jordan in check early on, because later in the race things would have got a bit dicey on the brakes. And as it was, he was able to do exactly that. And the number 77 Austin A40 soon put behind. The advantage for the Thunderbird means that it needed to finish no more than about 7 seconds behind the little Austin and still take the overall win. But Shepherd was all about winning on the road, having just lost the previous race because of a pit stop infringement. And as the race progressed, Mike Jordan fell into the clutches of the slew of Mark 1 Jags. First drama was the safety car for the 700 BMW. That closed us down with around 10 minutes to go. At that stage, the Jag was out front, and it looked as though Grant Williams was set fair for victory. Dickie Meaden fighting a great battle with the Thunderbird, but again, even at 1600cc twin cam Alfa, no match, ain't no substitute for Cubes. Little bit of rubbing and racing as Bill Shepherd got through. Then Matt Manderson swatted aside as easily as a fly gets picked up on the big fat grille of the T-Bird, leaving the A40 to deal with the Alfa Romeo. In the end, Meaden got by relatively quickly, but it seemed that Grant Williams was set fair for victory until he took it easy a little too long, and then thundering past came Bill Shepherd. He was running out of brakes so fast he was not entirely sure he was going to make the end of the race without hitting something fairly substantial, but he claimed victory on the road, and he and Romain Dumas, the aggregate winners of the St Mary's Trophy.